to resonate more and more with people who recognize themselves light workers or just feel called that there is some resonance with the name. I have had people coming to me, I don't really know what a light worker is, but I just feel called to come to talk to you. And I'm like, okay, maybe you are a light worker. And just if anybody is listening and is wondering, what is it, this light worker thing? So what I refer with that is the people who have a calling to help others or make a positive difference or contribute something meaningful into this world. So that is who I refer as a light worker, and it can be, often it is somebody who is working as a coach or a healer or therapist. But I have light worker connections who are lawyers, who are working in corporate world. But there is just this calling inside of them to do something good here in the world. And it's very strong if you start listening to it. And that is my definition for a light worker.
So is there something that you notice, that some particular trait that all of these light worker people that you work with have in common?
In a positive sense, it's that desire to be in service. We are so-called service souls. We came here with the mission to fulfill our purpose. So there is the calling to fulfill that mission, do something meaningful here. And that is somewhere where I come along and want to help them, because often we have chosen some challenges on our way that makes it challenging to step up and share our gifts with the world. At least that has been my own experience. Like speaking in public, for example, for me was a big, big block. Like I was like, no way, no. I was very shy at school, and then all the school presentations, they just were nightmares. I was so nervous and like having paper was shaking in my hands, and it was hard to read what I've written, and my heart was exploding, and the words got stuck on my throat. Like, I don't know if you can resonate with that kind of experience, but then I was like long time avoiding public speaking, just being on the hiding and doing things in the background, which is okay, but I had this calling inside of me to share my message. And then one day I started to focusing more on the message, and that gave me the strength to start doing the work I do now, because I kind of, in a way, overcame myself. It was like, okay, my message matters more, so I got to share this. I got to help these people. And that helped me to overcome my fear of public speaking and sharing my message.
Very good. It's funny how we all have to overcome little fears like that, and then you look back and wonder why you had it to begin with.
Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of like, what happened? But there is so many. Yeah.
Very good. So you are, so now you've just, and congratulations, by the way, I saw all of your pictures on Facebook of your recent graduation and how wonderful that is. So what sets you aside from other spiritual people or other people that work with light workers? What makes you different?
What makes me different is that I do also have the analytical mind and practical mind that helps me to create plans and action steps and ground all the spiritual wisdom. But sometimes, at least that's been my experience, it's challenging when you go and get all this awarenesses, and then it's challenging to know, how do I then make it work in this level, a physical level, how can I share my message in a way that people get it and I get paying clients so I can do my work. So that's where I can help as well. Before I jumped into this coaching career and mentoring career, I was actually working in banking. So I'm good with numbers, I'm good with strategies and technology. That's some aspects that I can help light workers to ground their spiritual awareness in a format that it can work here, and they can get those clients that they can actually do the work they came here to do, serve clients.
Excellent. So it really doesn't matter where these people are located because of the internet. You can work with them anywhere, correct?
That's correct, and I do love traveling. Right now, I'm staying in California. Soon I will be in Spain, and originally, if anybody wondered where this accent comes from, so originally I'm from Finland. So I do travel a lot, and I do work online, which widens the opportunities.
Right. So true. So you've probably met some really interesting people, haven't you?
I love traveling because that gives me opportunity to meet many people. And I also love connecting people on Facebook. Just yesterday, I spent time with a friend who I connected online, and we became really good friends. And now we got a chance to have some time together here while I'm visiting California. So I do meet a lot of interesting people and such a loving people with beautiful gifts. And it always touches my heart when I hear people talking about they calling, what they feel that they would love to do in this world, how they would see this world to get even better with the action that they want to take here. So that is just every time I feel so touched when people share their purpose and they calling.
Yes, that's very nice. You have a dream job, a dream career, because you see good people and you see a good side of them. So it's like bringing out the best in people, which is a really nice job to have, isn't it?
It is. I just love to see the ripple effect when I help somebody to do their work in this world, and then they can help many. Mm-hmm. So that just fills me up, and that's my calling, to help others to do their work so that we can bring even more light into this world. And that was actually my own calling. That was the first thing I found out. I just wanted to bring even more light into this world. It took me some years to figure out how to do that. I was that's so non-intangible thing.
Right.
How do I do that? But I found my way, and I'm so excited to always help others to spread the light. Right.
That's when you are driven with such a desire, some people call it a passion, you keep looking for the universe to steer you a certain way, and you have to trust that happens. And that's kind of what happened here with W4 Divas. Because I'm a coach. I consider myself a light worker because I help people in transition, and I'm a transformational speaker. But that's what W4 Divas has become. It's like a network of light workers.
So beautiful. And I just love how you share your work and help others through this Diva shows, the Divas Dialogue. That's beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So tell us a little bit about what a day looks like in your life and why when you are working at what your true purpose is, why it's really not like work.
I start my day doing spiritual exercises, and that kind of sets the tone for the whole day. I take the first moment of the morning to calling myself into the light, and then just chanting sacred tone in my mind in order for me to connect, because I believe that everything here is, we are so guided if we are willing to listen. And personally, I have been living in a divine unknowing sometimes, where you just touch a little bit, and for me this connection helps me to go through my day, go through any challenges I might have. And then what I do is, like, I nourish my body. Like, I have my breakfast. I love having the continental breakfast. So that's one big part of my morning routine as well, allowing myself to have time before I jump into starting my work, opening my computer. So those things come first before I jump in and checking what's happening in the world, and starting my work with the clients. Sometimes I do more like preparing. I'm currently planning my first ever online program, which is so exciting. So I take some time to do that. And during the day, I also love doing sports. So that's one big thing for me, is to, again, caring my physical body as well while I'm doing all this other work, because this is my temple and I need to take care of me in order to take care of others. So I have quite a lot of flexibility on my days, and I don't see clients. I have certain days like Friday and Saturday that are dedicated for my recoveries, my recovering from the week, and spending time in nature. I love going to the mountains or walking on the beach. So those are like my days to take some time off as well, and allowing inspiration and insights come true to me. And that way I stay connected and I take care of me. And in the evening, I do a little bit similar routine. Like in the evening is to, again, working through if there was any upsets during the day, so I can process them. And I can also, like, just fill myself with gratitude. What were the things that happened today that I can be grateful for? And again, like, just calling myself into the light before I go to sleep. So that's basically the routine. About what is not that much routine, because I like also having the flexibility around the work I do.
Very good. Very good. You know, and I think so many times light workers probably are at the top of that. Light workers and caregivers are the people that forget sometimes to take care of themselves. Why is that so important?
That happens so often. So often I hear stories where people have been taking care of others, and then they start having physical challenges because their body says, like, you got to rest. You got to take care of me. And that comes because we are so willing to serve others. we have such a desire to serve and be in service that sometimes it's challenging to remember to put yourself first. Because